So that's interesting because, a lot of customers, when we talk to them and we say, okay, for the Iran crisis, for example, visibility can help you know which shipments are sort of, going to be impacted. But what are the actions that you as a shipper can actually take? Like, if you can dig a little bit more into that, like what were you actually able to do in that crisis situation?
So what the command center helps also is, one is, I think there are others who can do this as well, right? So you put containers on a vessel, right? So which show up. But then the other thing is, even at the ports, you have the number of containers which will transship or would arrive or are at risk, right? What this has helped us is, because of all the diversions that happen, we were able to go port by port to understand what were the containers which are currently in transshipment. And a lot of them did not have the next connection assigned, right? Because carriers were also trying to understand what's the best way to move it around. What it helped us with was pick it up with in conversations with carriers, right? And also tell them the urgency of the matter. I'm sure, again, a lot of us would have heard this, right? So can you take delivery of this cargo in another country, right? But for food product, there are packaging regulations, right? A product which is meant for, let's say, India or the UAE don't have the same packaging, right? And also a lot of times don't have the same product formulation. It's not like iron and steel. I actually said that in one of the calls with a carrier. It cannot be taken in another country, right? So, but a lot of times people who are handling it at a operational level in the carrier or the forwarder teams would not necessarily know it, right? So it was imperative to tell them that, look, it has to go to the destination, and here's the time we have left, right? Before this product will not be in a sellable condition, right? Because they have shelf lives, and forget customer requirements. The customs in most countries do not allow imports below a certain shelf life for food products, right? So thankfully, I mean, that helped perhaps or give a better push, and finally everything got collected. But that's where we were able to tell them precisely what is stuck where, because sometimes even they were trying to understand, okay, here's the information we have. But that's where the command center was useful to give that single point of view.